backcourts, this game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Now Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Driving inside. And Booker pulls it down.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
The kick out to Paul. Lets the three fly. Doesn't go that time. And Utah will come the other way. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, Devin Booker known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Mitchell against Booker. Gobert on the high post. Now here's Mitchell.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough.
Back to Crowder. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Knocked loose. Gobert passes to Conley. Bogdanovich from long range. Tries yet again. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Utah with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Here's Mitchell. And he drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Booker. To the right side. Outside Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Conley. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You can see that defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor, he'll get to the line. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
A minute 31 left to play in the first. Pass to Bridges. Releases. Lets it go from 11. Aiden. Out to Bridges. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Sends it home from three-point land. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Bridges, left side. Lets it go. The rebound by Bogdanovich. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Buries it from 3.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Now here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Bridges outside. Here's Ayton. The rebound by the Jazz. And he's going for the oop here. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Here's Paul. Outside Booker. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Jazz.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Jazz.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Now here's Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. And Bridges, here we go. An easy 2 on the layup. He's got 7.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Now here's Ayton. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Paul for 3. On target from range.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that 3 go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
Pass to Bogdanovic. And here's Mitchell. He's got 10. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Paul passes to Booker. Stolen by Conley. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Stolen by Ayton. And they're pushing it up for the finish. And Booker with the jam.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Bogdanovic. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Jazz ball.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. 1 on the clock. And Doris, you know a thing or two about dropping dimes from your college playing days. I've seen it. So in your opinion, who's the best passer in the league today?
Boy, this is not an easy answer, B.A. Chris Paul is going to go in the Hall of Fame as a point guard, and he manned that position, and for a good decade, he was one of the best in the business. But if I were saying best ever and best right now, it's hard for me to go away from LeBron James. His vision, his creativity, his ability to make the game easy for his teammates, I'd say LeBron James. Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Bogdanovic.
2 minutes.
And he lobs it up. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Bridges. Here's the break. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Bogdanovic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second.
Bogdanovic staying confident down low, being physical with the defense and gets rewarded with a trip to the foul line.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Now here's Payne. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His first personal foul.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
The Jazz making a switch here. Gay's checked in.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Outside Payton. To the inside. Tries it from the block. Down low. Outside Payne. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. Here's McGee. Clarkson grabs a miss. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Gay. Now here's Ingles. Back to Gay. Ingles, a screen on McGee. And it's Gay with the miss. The Suns trailing. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. It's intercepted. Clarkson with the ball. And it's Payne picking him up. And here they go. Here's Gay. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
Now here's Payton. He's closely guarded. And again, it's the Suns missing. Clarkson for 3. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Jazz.
20.
Allie, as always, thank you.
25.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
We've got JaVale McGee, Cameron Payne out there with Elfrid Payton. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Nader in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Shot clock at 2. And it's Gobert with a rebound. McGee with a steal to the middle. Here's Nader. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
It goes on Mike Conley.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that one.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Crowder comes in for Johnson. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Payton. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. Now here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. Conley finds Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Paul passes to Booker. Pass to Ayton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, the up fake by DeAndre Ayton gets the defender committed. That is nicely done.
A line change here for Utah. Ayton hits them both. Utah leading. And here's Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Honey. Whiteside with a screen on Paul. Clarkson with the ball. Here's Whiteside. Yes, it's good. Whiteside's got his first 2 points of the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Now here's Paul. Booker for 3. Rebounded by Gay.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Here's Honey. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Here's Whiteside.
So you can see DeAndre Ayton becoming more and more aware on the defensive end. He's able to challenge shots. Really good defense.
And it's good. 2 points. Nader's gotten 4 this quarter. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Now here's Crowder. Outside for Booker. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Booker following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Paul. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And here's Crowder from the arc. Rebound by Oni. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Honey. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Cameron Payne.
Pass to Whiteside. 5 on the clock. No good. And Phoenix the other way now.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. .119 left in the third. Payton passes to Payne. And here is McGee, defended by Whiteside. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. It's tipped. McGee with a steal. Johnson finds Payton. Driving inside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Ingles. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
It's on JaVale McGee.
Here's a guy in Joe Ingles who truly is an example of the right fit, the right organization makes all the difference in your career. Joe Ingles is a smart, tough, capable basketball player on both ends of the floor, and he just needed the right place to show that.
Now here's Payne. Here's Payton. Pure from 3-point range. Payton's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Payton against Clarkson. Here's Honey. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Clock at 6. Stolen by Payne. Here's McGee. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
No good on that one. And the Suns will go for a different look here.
At the line for your Suns.
And he sinks the second. Utah has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Here's Honey. Pass to Whiteside. Hall with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. It's good if it goes. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's still anybody's game as...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us.
Get up and make some noise.
Utah with the ball. It's a 1-point game. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
When he's determined to finish, Donovan Mitchell is so good powering through whatever the defense puts in his path.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Stolen by Conley. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's the three. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix is shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Booker. It's blocked by Gobert.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it, but you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
And Utah has possession. Following the score by Phoenix. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Gobert passes to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Back to Gobert. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Connects from downtown.
Quality decision making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Mitchell against Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Now Bogdanovich. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Suns ball.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Paul passes to Booker. Here's Crowder. Back to Paul. From downtown. And the Suns get another 3.
If anything, you know you can count on Chris Paul to deliver in the clutch. He is so competitive, so tough.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Shot to stop the run. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns leading. The baseline Jay. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Mitchell. Tries to spin move. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Now the length and the size of Rudy Gobert, so problematic for defenses. Nothing they can do there but foul him.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
It's Bridges on the wing. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Ayton inside. Checked by Mitchell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Mitchell.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor. Now, this guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Mitchell misses.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Sinks the tray.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. And here's Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And Ayton pulls it down.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Booker, pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Ayton with it. Over to the wing. Outside Booker. Out to Bridges. And here's Crowder from the arc. A shot, no good.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
The drive by Mitchell. Money!
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Booker against Mitchell. And here's Crowder from the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Now here's Mitchell. He takes it in. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, Donovan Mitchell has a earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
Now Paul.
Jazz foul. Mike Conley. That's his third personal foul. Second team.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
For Phoenix.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game.
Well, there was a decades period of time where Chris Paul was simply stated the best point guard in the league. But let's make no mistake, this guy is successful off the basketball court as well. For such a long time, he has played a significant role in the Players Union, advocating for the players at large, and I have such admiration for it.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that brings him within 5.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell put the league on notice about that elite athleticism as a rookie when he won the slam dunk contest.
So Dallas will get the first possession. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Here's Finney Smith. Now the pass to Powell. He kicks it to Hardaway. 4 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Doncic against Paul. Booker left side. From the arc. The shot that time not on target. And the Mavericks going the other way now. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
And that one is stuck right through.
And you got to be cautious around 8. When the pass isn't precise, he has an ability to poke it away.
Hardaway against Booker. Back to Doncic. No good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kicks it out to Paul. To the inside. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton trying to break free. And the shot goes in.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm and smooth release, too.
Now, here's Doncic. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Booker looking around. Back to Paul. And the layup is good. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Paul against Doncic. Kicks to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Dallas.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3-ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Now here's Paul. He dishes it to Brown. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. He was analyzing how to match up with Luka Doncic and the task of slowing him down. Coach said Luka is a smart player, well beyond his years. If we give him one look, he'll adjust quickly. So we're going to have to mix what we throw at him all night. They are well aware of the challenge Doncic presents. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Bridges. No points in the game yet for him. Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Hardaway against Booker. To the paint. Outside Hardaway. Locked up there for Powell. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels at rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
Bridges outside. Porzingis with the block. Here's Finney Smith. Keeps it alive. And Doncic is right there. Doncic has got 5.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hand.
And the lack aggressive effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
On the wing, Doncic. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Booker outside. Here's the three. Another three for Phoenix.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every three he takes.
Doncic. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns lead by 4.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some hustle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. The Mavericks pull it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Paul. Count it. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us cry.
And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 1. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Paul against Doncic. Hardaway is screen on Paul. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. No good with the triple. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. Locked up there for Powell. And taken away by Paul. Fast break, here come the Suns. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. And that one's good, Ayton.
He just looks so fluid in the open floor. I love how Ayton runs to the right spot in these situations.
Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Passes to Porzingis. Doncic outside. This one for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, Bridges. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 3. Inside. Over in the corner, Porzingis. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. On defense, the Suns. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Here's Hardaway. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
It goes on Devin Booker.
When Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
1:35 left in the second quarter. Ball against Hardaway. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now here's Porzingis. On the wing, Doncic. Bridges with the steal. The kick out to Crowder. Dishes it to Paul. 35 seconds left to play here in the half. 6 to shoot. The pass to Bridges. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Ayton.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Doncic looking it over. The dish to Hardaway. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Back to Doncic. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Crowder. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
The Mavericks, 17.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. But kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Marjanovic. Maxi Kleba is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Brown, and it's Brunson in at point guard. Now here's Brunson. From deep three-point range. Fires, high post. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Brown.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Payton against Brown. Payne passes to Payton. Kaminsky in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Johnson kicks to Payton. That shot off the mark. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Back to McGee. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch for Marjanovic. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Payne in the post. Guarded by Doncic. Payton drives in. Here's McGee. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. McGee's got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Johnson, a wide open look, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Mavericks trail by 7. Now, here's Doncic. He has 5. Now Powell. Pass to Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. Free throw line jump shot. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got his first basket of the night. Hardaway against Payton. The feed to McGee. Nice move. Out to Payton. Back to McGee. Powell with the steal. Here's Porzingis with fast break chance. Pulls up for 3. They get the rebound. That one doesn't drop. Phoenix leading by 5. To the middle. Hardaway with the steal. And here's the break. And here's Doncic from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Doncic has got his third basket of the night.
Way downtown, Doncic testing the limits of his range there.
Payne dishes to Payton. Payne with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's denied.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now here's Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Doncic, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Now Booker, after Tim Hardaway missed from long range. Ball passes to Ayton. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Finney-Smith. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Here's Doncic following the basket by Chris Paul. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Crowder finds Paul. Mavericks with the rebound. Finney-Smith passes to Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The third quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top, up by 4. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays, night in and night out.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Who's out there for Phoenix?
Pass-first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Outside Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Hardaway with the steal. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. It's Powell on the wing. And stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Out to Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith. Defended by Bridges. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Booker left side. Back to Ayton. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Booker against Doncic. And Booker kicks to Ayton. Clock at 6. Bridges, right side. Ayton, the screen. Porzingis with the block. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists tonight.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Bridges with the steal. And here we go. A pull-up, and he drops that one in.
Chris Paul's mid-range game is good as anybody's in the league. Once he sees an opening in the defense, he gets busy.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Ball against Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. 4 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Over Paul. And it's Dallas with another.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Paul passes to Ayton. 1:46 left in the game. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Ball outside. Pass to Crowder. The Suns need to get a shot off. That one off the back iron and out.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Oh, they get it back. Can't cash in from close range. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up with the Phoenix Suns. Porzingis is double. Crowder with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Bridges, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Dallas has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Doncic against Paul. Doncic right side. Back to Hardaway from about 19 feet. Hits the front of the rim and out. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Bridges leading the charge.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Outside Hardaway. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Paul against Doncic. And here is Paul. And so it's Phoenix who's straight by with the win.
matchup in center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Now Denver's starting five. Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. Barton attacking. Pass to Porter. The kick out to Barton. 5 to shoot. From deep. Releases. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Booker. From outside the arc. Bridges finds Booker. From outside, off the mark. And here's Denver. Here's Barton. And he throws it down with one hand.
Hello, Will Barton. Transition is his best friend. Gets a lot of his baskets on the fast break.
Paul passes to Bridges. And here's Ayton, covered by Jokic. Ayton inside, working on Jokic. They get it back. Tries again. Ayton passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Here's a three from Paul. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And here's Denver.
Think about Jokic. Maybe he goes down as one of the all-time greatest second-round picks, B.A.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Murray against Paul. Pass to Barton. There's the drive. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Jamal Murray.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
And to Jokic's credit, he's made an incredible effort to improve his conditioning.
Well, for a guy that jokes around about just being able to do one push-up in high school, he's come a long way. I mean, the guy is ultra competitive and has the strength and mobility now to be out there and play big minutes.
In transition, here's Booker. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
Pass to Barton. Here he goes. Bridges against Porter. Count it.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Crowder after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. And it's Paul off the drive. Second chance effort. Crowder outside. Back to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the
Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Sign of a great scorer is even though the defense starts to get more physical, it keeps you unfazed, and Devin Booker is that right now.
Barton outside. There's the three. Porter the pass to Barton. Crafty move, and it's laid up and in by Porter.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Pass to Booker. And here's Bridges. The kick out to Paul. On the take. The shot's good.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Murray against Paul. Now here's Barton. Gordon on the wing. Drops in the three.
A player like Gordon lifts the whole team. He works hard to find those shots, always contributing.
Murray against Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside Porter. Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Jamal Murray's such a natural scorer, and right now getting in and finishing on a physical play like that one.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Now here's Paul. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. The three is up. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets.
Nuggets ball.
And here's Denver. They're on a 14-6 run. Gordon with a screen on Booker. Barton attacking. Outside for Porter. For three, Gordon. And another three for Denver.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything.
And so it's Denver closing out the quarter ahead by 11.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
On the court for Denver. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. Banked it in off the glass.
Jamal Murray.
Murray's got 5 now.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Pass to Aiden. Three-pointer, Bridges. Jokic grabs the board.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Paul passes to Aiden. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 6. The three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Paul for 3. Here's Aiden. He gets it in there.
Big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Pass to Barton. Right side Porter. Now here's Jokic. Now Barton. He has 6. Murray from outside. The rebound by Bridges. Ayton with it. Checked by Murray. Paul for 3. Here's Ayton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night. And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, BA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters where they can start to show their defensive prowess. Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Pass to Jokic. Jacks up at 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Ball passes to Aiden, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Ball finds Aiden.
First half. 2 minutes.
Crowder outside. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the second quarter.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Plenty of reasons for the team to be excited about Porter, Brent, starting with his jumper.
So enticing to see a guy that size, BA, shoot with that kind of fluidity, especially from deep. So he's not just a gunner. He's starting to get his points in the flow of the game. That's dangerous.
The Suns have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from an average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
A player like Mikal Bridges, who enjoys the amount of success that he did coming out of college, winning 2 national championships, shines a different light on how he can impact the greater good in the winning environment that you create.
6 to shoot. Jokic with a screen on Payne. The drive by Murray. Kept alive. Here's Jokic. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Frank Kaminsky picks one up here.
Jokic doing a better job there of using his body inside and getting the angle, then finds his way to the line.
Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. You know, Jokic is such an interesting personality. Very focused on the court, but fun and relaxed often.
There is a reason why they call him the Joker. I mean, it's not just because of his last name. It's because of his personality. He's jovial. He's always joking around with his teammates, and he keeps the locker room pretty loose.
For Denver, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Murray against Payne. Pass to Jokic. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Out to the wing. Back to Kaminsky. Martin against Payton. Blocked.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan, able to swat that one away.
Murray against Payne. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And Murray drops them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Payton. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets going into the break up 12.
Nuggets, 29.
Thanks very much. I'm here with Mike.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got JaVale McGee, Cameron Johnson out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Cam Payne, and it's Payton in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Porter in a comfortable place there. He likes the passes being on target. He stays perfect in rhythm with that, Jay.
Here's McGee. Oh, sweet move. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Defensive foul.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Morris against Paul. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Pass to Rivers. They double him with Booker. Tries a 10-footer. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Crowder finds Paul. Phoenix no good that time either. Denver's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Dozier gets the 3 ball to go.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Morris against Paul. Puts it up. Back to Bridges. 4-3. And the Suns miss again.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Ooh, Ayton with the block.
where he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
It's Bridges on the wing. Ayton passes to Paul. With the drive. Changes up. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in. Ayton's got his third bucket of the night.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Pass to Najee. Paul with a steal. Now here's Ayton, guarded by Morris. Out to Bridges. Rebounded by Green.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Bridges passes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. That one doesn't drop. Green with the defensive effort. Denver's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Rivers. It's tipped. Crowder with it. Green picks him up. Crowder, that's good.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Paul with the double. Outside, Green. Pass to Najee. Morris with it. He's guarded by Paul. Morris against Paul. 4 on the clock. Here's Rivers. And that one is stuffed right through.
On the attack, 6'4", good verts. Rivers can produce at the rim.
Morris against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Booker with it from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Rivers.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Najee. Morris for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. There's the triple. And it's Dozier with the rebound. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Morris with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And the Suns miss again.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Inside, Crowder with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Back to Ayton. Pass to Paul. Outside Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
And here's Morris. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Denver Nuggets up 50.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Dancers.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Denver, we've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Monte Morris. And it's Najee in at the 5. Here's Morris. The rebound by Payton. Boy, the Suns are struggling. Payne, the pass to Kaminsky. Fires in the triple. Kaminsky's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Morris down low, defended by Payne. Morris can't hit.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Here's McGee. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Crowder, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Booker, he's checked in for Payton. And it's Paul in for Payne. To the inside, Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, there's Serbia. Jokic up there.
Paul against Murray for three. Booker. McGee passes to Booker. Outside Paul. Back to Booker. Pass to McGee. Doesn't go for him. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Barton's shot off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. McGee into the lane. And McGee with the stuff.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Takes it inside. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Booker for three. Another three for Phoenix. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Ayton finds Crowder. And here's Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Denver in the lead. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Paul with a steal. Looking to get back on track, and he lays it in.
I don't know when Chris Paul sleeps. It's never during the game. Always active and keeping his arms moving, which is how he's able to swipe that one away.
Murray against Paul. Murray drives in. Pass to Porter. And here's Jokic outside. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Field goal.
Porter's got 3 assists in the game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Paul passes to Booker. Gordon pulls it in. Denver has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. On the wing, Barton. The 3-ball. That shot missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. The floater. Second shot opportunity. Ayton. Cash. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Stolen by Ayton. Booker for 3. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Ayton against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Paul with a steal.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
For 3, Bridges. Laces one from 3.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
Outside Murray. Over to the left wing. Oh, they get a hand on it. Now a timeout called by Denver. All right, guys, what do you think?
They've got just enough time for a catch and shoot, but it needs to be immediate.
Money.
That's a great idea. Just throw the lob anywhere and let Porter go get it.
All right, we'll be coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your fun dancer.
Booker for three. Good from downtown. What a shot. But they may take a second. All right, hang on here. Don't start the celebration just yet. They're going to have to take a second look at this one on the replay monitor. This one's over if the original ruling of a basket stands. But we'll see.
I have to admit, it's really difficult to decide.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And no, the basket will not count. This game is over. Oh.
Only moments away from Vivint Smart Home Arena in Salt Lake City, Utah. The Suns taking on the Jazz. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
When you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Here's Mitchell. From down in the low post, it goes.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
On the wing, Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. Coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. But this year is a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Conley against Paul. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 5.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Drives to the hoop. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Crowder dishes to Ayton. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Suns have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Passes it to Bridges. Over Bogdanovich. To the paint. Stolen by Michael Conley. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. The rejection by Paul.
Aggressive D from Chris Paul. Outworking the shooter and getting a block.
Ayton kicks to Paul. To the inside. Rebound, Utah.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Ayton. Gobert pulls it in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Mitchell, and there's the drive. Rejected by Booker. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. 5 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here, and Utah turns it over again.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
1:32 left in the first quarter of the game. Paul dishes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Gobert against Ayton. 6 to shoot. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. The Suns need to get a shot off. Conley knocks it away.
Shot clock violation. Utah ball.
Mitchell outside. Another miss by Utah.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Booker kicks to Crowder. Utah with the rebound. Crowder with the steal. The three. Phoenix no good that time either. Jazz leading by 3. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Bogdanovich no luck. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Bridges passes to Booker. No good. That would have tied it. Utah's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. There's O'Neal with the 3. The drive by Mitchell. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Nice play by Donovan Mitchell. You love a guard who can take it up strong, take the bump, and still convert.
A nice shot by Booker.
Booker. For free.
Now Conley. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He finishes with 9.
Your chance dancer.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Conley feeling it out, and Gobert kicks to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Driving to the basket, and it's Mitchell at the jam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Bridges. Puts up a 3. Paul outside. Ayton the pass to Paul. Just 4 to shoot. Ayton trying to break free. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
That's good by Mitchell.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top 3-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Here's O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And it's a 7-point Jazz lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Utah.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Bridges misses. Jazz leading by 7. Fires the 3. And it's Mitchell missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Crowder goes in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Michael Conley picks one up. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
There's the drive. Count that one. Mitchell's got the lead up to 7 now for Utah.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Paul. Launches it. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
And battling hard on the glass. They hold the advantage here so far.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. Suns trail by 7. Crowder inside. Whiteside's there.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Fast break, here come the Suns. Crowder with the ball. Booker with no one around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Booker's got 8.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Ingles finds Clarkson. And there's the pass to Whiteside. It's slammed in by Whiteside.
His wingspan is 7 foot 7 inches. Whiteside using all of it there.
Passes to Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Ingles with a screen on Paul. Clarkson goes in. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Up top, Crowder, defended by Pascal. Kicks it out to Booker. That's a 2 from Crowder. No good there. The Jazz go the other way with it.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Wow, able to adjust in the air, contort his body if need be. Whiteside brutal on the catch and flush.
Bridges passes to Ayton. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a 2nd-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Payton kicks to Kaminsky. Off target from outside. And so it's Utah in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
The Suns 20.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
3rd quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Cameron Payne. Cameron Johnson is out there with Kaminsky. Then there's Elfrid Payton, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the fast break. Kaminsky with the ball. Here's Payton, and Payton throws it down hard.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Mitchell looking it over. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
What determination from Mitchell, shrugging off the foul and taking the shot.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Down by 12. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Crowder sets a screen for Bridges. And a miss there on the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Out to the right wing. Gobert dishes to O'Neal. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Or the 3. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's Utah's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Whiteside, and it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Whiteside's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
When he gets the ball in that close with Whiteside's length, I don't know how you stop it.
McGee poked away.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Here's Payne, and Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates, quality block shot by the big fella.
Drills the 3-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Kaminsky, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And he's able to get it back. Down low, here's McGee. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
And with those points, he's able to stop a 15-0 run by Utah.
Now, here's Clarkson. Payne covering. On the wing, Ingle. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Blocking foul called on Jordan Watson. That's his 1st personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Here's Paul. Still looking for his 1st bucket in this one. Crowder kicks to Paul. High, arcing shot. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight. Clarkson outside. Oh, Whiteside in position. Clarkson finds Pascal. Shot clock at 6. Gay. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And stolen by Booker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Crowder with the ball. The shot's good from Paul.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. The wide open look here for Ingle. Another miss by Utah. The shot misses. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. We'll make it.
And your Jazz Dancer.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Rudy Gay. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Pascal in at the 4. That's the group right now for Utah. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Suns trail by 17. Paul looking around. He takes it in, drops in the layup for 2.
With the ball on the string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
Conley against Paul. Conley dishes to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Bridges with the steal. Ayton with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Mitchell outside. Gobert against Ayton. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Over Ayton. And stolen by Ayton. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
Bridges outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Jazz leading by 16. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And the Jazz another 3.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
The pass to Booker. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Oh, the lob to Gobert. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Back to Bridges. Outside Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Paul. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Suns missing. Jazz have gone 2 or 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Conley gets the bucket.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Lets it go with the 3. And Utah another 3. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Ayton dishes to Booker. Back to Ayton. Over Conley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without foul.
Ayton hits them both. 1:32 left in the 4th quarter. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Passes it to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Jazz.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Gobert to the middle. Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. That's good from Booker on the assist from Crowder.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Over in the corner, Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
For the Jazz, Jordan Watson.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at small forward. Great positioning on the putback.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Crowder goes in for 3. Booker. And he buries his first look.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Now here's Doncic. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Powell outside. Paul with a steal. And here's Crowder from the arc. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Well, you think about Jake Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
And Doncic launches from deep. Again, Doncic missing.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In the 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Following the score by Phoenix. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Doncic. Pulls up.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Dallas, no good that time either.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Doncic pulls down the board. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside, Finney-Smith. Kicks it to Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Doncic. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make-all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Ayton with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Ayton passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Crowder outside. Over Finney-Smith. And it's Crowder missing. The Mavericks trailing. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Powell outside. And here's Doncic. He's guarded by Paul. And it's Doncic on the drive. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace, the drive is easy for the Don.
Blocking foul called on Dwight Powell. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:34 left in the first quarter. Paul passes to Crowder. Over Porzingis. Fires the 3. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Paul. Crowder's got 5.
You simply can't give this guy open looks. Jake Crowder is one of the best 3-and-D players in the league.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Hardaway. Takes the 3. Outside Finney-Smith. From deep. Another miss by Doncic.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Basket's good. Crowder's got his third basket of the night.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Crowder's gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor. Doncic against Paul. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Powell. Booker against Hardaway. Clock at 6. Powell, a screen on Bridges. Here's Finney-Smith. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. For 3, Booker. And the Suns get another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And Doncic, here we go. And a nice finish on the layup. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
Once he's inside that painted area, you can see the level of aggression from Luka Doncic rise. This guy knows he can score it in there.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Powell in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
First team foul.
Doncic outside. Takes a 3.
I'll tell you, you cannot shake Chris Paul when he's locked in. His defense is as good as it gets.
Booker can't get it to go.
He started the game scorching the nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Here's Powell. Shoots over Bridges. Powell's shot is off. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Paul passes to Booker. And there's the drive. Shots blocked.
He's lost some of the momentum he had earlier. The defense is really clamping down on him now.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. The quick look, no good that time. The Suns have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Another shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Doncic.
Well, the modern NBA big is so highly coveted. DeAndre Ayton has got the ability to face up, to be a force at the rim. That's why you see guys like him go first overall in the draft.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Hardaway against Booker. Now here's Hardaway. The D's right on him. The shot misses. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Paul for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Hardaway into the lane. And that one good.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Pass to Ayton. That's tipped. Outside Paul. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
7'6" wingspan sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Second team foul.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Powell sets a screen. Tries to break his ice. Well, with last season's MVP award going to a center in Nikola Jokic for the first time in over 20 years, how would you evaluate the place of that position in today's NBA games?
Well, PA, you make a great point because the top two candidates for MVP were actually in the center position, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. To me, it's about how skilled is that 5 spot. If you have guys who can control the action, who can score inside and out, who are exceptional at making plays as a passer, don't underestimate the 5 position. As long as there's a highly skilled guy at the position, it will always be in vogue.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Right side, Porzingis. And they get it back. Powell, left side. Outside, Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. And here's Doncic outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Paul passes to Ayton. Now here's Booker. Ayton, a screen on Doncic. Back to Ayton. Nice move. Outside for Booker. Pass to Ayton. A shot to stop the drought. Booker can't get it to go.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Hardaway, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Now Crowder, back to Ayton. Now Paul, defended by Hardaway, to the paint. Here's Ayton. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Doncic into the lane, and that one's good. Doncic has got 11 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Dallas has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. Outside Hardaway. Charity stripe shot. That one rolls around and rims out. For 3, Booker. Unable to get that one. And so it's Phoenix up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Suns leading. And so in the game for Phoenix, Landry Shamet is out there with Johnson. Then there's Elfrid Payton. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at the 1. Payton against Brown. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Dallas shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Brunson against Payne. Outside, Brown. Back to Brunson. 6 to shoot to the right side. Screen by Marjanovic. Brunson misses. Inside. Picked it out of midair. Stolen by Payne. In transition, here come the Suns. Johnson with a bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Always a decent playmaker. Grant, Elfrid Payton has really improved his vision and awareness.
Some of that's experience, and some of that's being put in a position to succeed. I agree. It seems like he's found his comfort zone. Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Payne on the bounce. Down low. Pass to Shamet. Payton with it. Into the lane. Just 4 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Hey, from beyond the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. It's Bullock on the wing, defended by Payne. Spins. The baseline J is on the way. Here's Marjanovic. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Marjanovic got his first points of the night. And for the Suns, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Pass to Payne. Driving in. The shot no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Kleber with it. And it's Payne picking him up to the middle. Here's Bullock. Kick out to Brown. Three-pointer. Hauled in by McGee. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Back to Shamet. And stolen by Brunson. And now the Mavs on the run. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
Ball against Brunson. Pass to Marjanovic. And here's Kleber. Brown passes to Kleber, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it, and it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Count it. Doncic has got 13 points.
We call that staying calm, recognizing the situation, and saving the possession. Doncic able to beat the clock.
Pass to Ayton. All alone. To the inside. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Doncic outside. This for the tie. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Booker. Here's Paul from 10 feet away. And Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Paul finds Bridges. Ayton with a screen. 17-foot shot on the way. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Bridges has got his first 2 points.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. All alone on the break. And the basket by Bridges. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Paul passes to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Sinks it from distance. Booker's got 12.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Doncic. Paul with a steal. And stolen by Hardaway. From deep, here's Doncic. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Suns substitution.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target.
All right, look who's coming out of court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Mavericks trailing. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Outside Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. The Mavericks rebound. Porzingis. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Porzingis. Doncic has got 19.
Well, Luka Doncic showing I don't need the basketball to dominate. Playing with his teammate there, ready on the catch.
Back to Payne. It's Shamet on the wing. Payne, the pass to McGee. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell.
That's his third
foul so far. Phoenix making some changes.
Substitution for the Suns.
Ball against Hardaway. Got a hand on it.
Beautiful defense from Powell. Uses that impressive length to come away with that rejection.
Now here's Finney Smith. He's covered by Ayton. Pass to Doncic. Paul with a steal. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul.
Finney-Smith.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Bridges. For 3. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Suns lead by 6.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Paul against Doncic. Now Hardaway. To the middle. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Clock at 4. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, one thing we know, Porzingis is fearless. He had no hesitation on what was a huge basket for them.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. The 3. Drills it from deep.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Paul against Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Over Booker. Powell. It's good on the putback.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. The Mavericks pull it in.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Hardaway against Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Hardaway. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. The 3 is up. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside. Bridges passes to Booker. And stolen by Porzingis. Outside Finney-Smith. Hardaway against Crowder. Porzingis with a screen on Crowder. Hardaway into the lane. Hauled in by Paul. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Here's Booker. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Suns lead by 7.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Pass to Porzingis. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple.
What an important 3. At his height, he can just shoot right over the smaller man.
Now Booker. Bridges outside. Fires for 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a 3 of their own.
Doncic outside. Tries the spin move from the high post. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
The shot. Paul can't get it to go.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
There's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway.
That's his
That'll be a second foul of the game.
third team foul.
23 seconds left to play in the fourth. Outside Paul. So the Suns win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really...
Just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Bridges outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. We talked about the problems Aaron Gordon presents on their defense. The coach said with his athleticism, whoever guards him is going to be exhausted by his activity. That's something we need to account for. That means a lot of rotation players on the big man tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Murray, following the miss by Jokic. And that's good. Jamal Murray for 3.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella. Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And here is Murray following the 3 from Chris Paul. Martin passes to Murray. A 3 ball. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Ayton. Shoots over Barton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you see the raw talent Ayton has. An intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
He's off on the second. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Barton, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Bridges misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Barton throws it down.
The speed and athleticism of Barton, superb. So venomous on these drives to the rim. Take that, fellas.
Now here's Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
For 3.
Bridges has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Suns. There's the pass to Barton. To the paint. Here's Porter. Up and in on the layup.
You know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Now here's Paul. Bridges misses. Porter looking it over. He dishes it to Murray. Crowder with the steal. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. Booker outside. Ayton up top. Jokic defending. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Barton outside. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
Now, here's Bridges. He has 6. Back to Ayton. Clock at 6. Here's Booker. Barton with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Porter finds Barton. Now, here's Jokic. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
A nice shot by Booker.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Suns ahead.
Please welcome your Gary Nuggets dancer. Please welcome.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Denver, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint.
First team foul.
Porter against Ayton. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Porter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
No good from Booker. The Nuggets shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Ayton with it. Now defended by Jokic.
That is sick. I mean, a terrific ball handler for a 5. Ayton comes full force.
Murray against Paul. Pass to Barton. Back to Murray. 6 to shoot. Driving the lane. And then Murray with the jam.
And you know, finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right, his feel for the game is outstanding. You give Gordon a chance to get out and run, give him room. I mean, this guy can cover ground in a hurry. You got to close out on him early, or he's going to make you pay for it.
Ball finds Bridges. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
His first personal foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the 3-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season. And I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Here's Jokic. Nice move. And it's good on the way in. Jokic has got his second basket of the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Booker, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
That's his first personal
And
foul.
love how fearless Booker can be. Even the foul doesn't deter him from finishing off his business. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Gordon goes in, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David thanks. They are for real. Here's Jokic following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Barton kicks to Jokic. Murray outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got 8 points.
Look at how instant Murray's shooting can be. Gets the pass, plants the feet, and drills it.
On the wing, Bridges. Dishes to Crowder. There's the three. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Barton outside. Back to Murray. And stolen by Ayton. And stolen by Barton. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Barton no up. Suns leading by 6. Bridges right side. Crowder from outside. A shot off that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Jokic passes to Porter. Jokic sets the screen for Porter. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for Jokic.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Crowder finds Paul. Back to Crowder. Clock at 6. Booker looking around. Phoenix no good that time either. Now Jokic. Here's the buzzer beater.
Your Nuggets.
Thanks for the great interview, David.
32.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Kaminsky. Cameron Payne is out there with Alfred Payton. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Passes it to Jokic. On the wing, Gordon. Guarded by McGee. Here's Barton. And Barton throws it down.
And this is where Barton does his eating. Deep inside. Leaping with ease to punch it home.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Murray. Jokic with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Gordon's running. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
2 points. That one goes.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Najee, and he drives in. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking. You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
That's tipped. Johnson left side to the inside. The shot's good from McGee. And now a 4-point Suns lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
wing. Tries to save it. Payton against Rivers. Takes it inside. And then Rivers with the dunk.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Morris. Johnson with the block. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Misses the three. And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. A 2-point game. Rivers against Payton. It's deflected.
And, you know, at his size, Kaminsky should be blocking more shots. I'd like to see this effort every time.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And so here's Denver, following the score by Phoenix. Into the lane. Here's Najee. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Payton kicks to Payne. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Kaminsky the pass to McGee. From outside the arc. Good on the triple. Kaminsky's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now here's Green. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Najee, good.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Payne passes to Kaminsky. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Kaminsky's got his third basket of the night right there.
Getting more comfortable in the paint. As long as Frank Kaminsky has the positioning he wants, he's good to go.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Rivers gets a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Rivers has got 5.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Payne with it. McGee sets the pick for Payne. Inside, 3 seconds left, and the layup good by McGee. He's got 6.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Suns lead by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Bridges with it, guarded by Murray. Paul surveying the floor. Bridges kicks to Paul. Bangs home the trifecta.
You know, Paul loves to operate in the lane, and he's extremely good at it, but he also understands the value of stretching the defense.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Crowder kicks to Bridges. Back to Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Bridges. Over Gordon. And it's off the back rim. No good. Pass to Porter. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Booker, left side. Lets the three fly. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of the effect. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. In the corner, Crowder with it. Ayton dishes the ball. The Suns need to get a shot off. Count that bucket. And the Suns lead by 3.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Barton outside. Here he goes. And Barton throws it down.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Booker with no one around. No good from outside. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Barton in the corner to take the lead. And again, Denver with the triple.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide-open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. Now the pass to Bridges. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Ayton a screen on Porter. Bridges passes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. And it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
All free throws good from Bridges.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Booker against Barton. Count that one as his 7th bank in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
You know, Barton's an improving ball handler, and because of that, he's got more moves now that he can choose from when he's going off the bounce.
Bridges for 3. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. The shot's good from Paul.
A clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Really just shows you the toughness and determination this man has. Impressive.
Pass to Barton. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Murray against Paul. Murray, no good. On offense, here are the Suns. And here's Booker from the arc. It's good from beyond the arc.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
6-second difference between shot and gameplay. From deep, Jokic. And they'll get another chance. There's Porter with the 3. Misses the tray. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management at this time of the game.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
That's the end of the game.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's